we thought that it would be a good idea that we introduce ourselves, so you guys get to know us, to know if you want to come to our workshop, and if you've decided to come to our workshop, that you begin to get a feel for what you've let yourself in for.
Yeah, and whom you're dealing with.
And so we thought we would introduce each other. So,
Who's gonna go first? So,
do you have a
so
coin? Do you have a coin? Ooh.
okay, I think that was me. So, Susan, on the other side of the screen, I don't know, no, it's this side, right? Yeah, here. Susan is Scottish by birth, American by education, and Swiss by love. And she lives in Switzerland, has 2 homes in Switzerland. And you are in which home right now?
The Valley du Joux.
Okay. And the other one is in the Swiss mountains, in a very touristy area.
A ski resort. Yes.
Susan loves skiing and being outdoors and ski touring and hiking. And I think she spends most of the time outside rather than inside.
Yes.
So a few things to know about Susan. She started her own business 12 years ago. Was a senior manager at CAT after a quarter century before leaving. Sorry, wasn't I supposed to say that? and let's move on. Let me practice this one. A Six Sigma champion. So not just black belt or a master black belt, but champion. When I found that out after many years, I was like, okay, no wonder.
That explains a lot.
It does. You don't want to know everything right now. What else can I say? I mean, Susan is somebody who is an incredible learner. I just absolutely do not know anybody like Susan, who every time we talk, she's been on a course or there's something new, and it's just like this sponge soaking up. So I don't know how many accreditations she's got to her name in the meantime. I would say she is an absolute time management guru. Super organized. We are very different, as you probably already can tell, but just wait. It gets even better. Very focused, very results oriented, absolutely loves helping people. I don't think I know anybody else as well who is so keen on helping people. Like, will go not just an extra mile, but I think an extra 1,000 miles or the extra Milky Way. Seriously.
That's really nice.
It's true though. It absolutely is so true. And absolutely one of my favorite associates. Love working with Susan. We've been working together,
10 years?
Yeah, must be. Yeah. Because we started this program in-house in 2010, and we've known each other before, a few years before that. So, yeah.
So we've lasted longer than many marriages?
Well, that's because you live there and I live here. We don't see each other at all. I didn't see that one coming. Well, I have a lot more to say about you. Do we want to ping pong a bit?
Well, I'm just looking at the time.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We said we wanted. There we go. We said we were going to try this. Keep this video to 3 minutes, and I think we've overdrawn already. I don't see a clock anywhere. But anyway, okay, Susan, I'll turn over to you in the meantime.
So let me introduce Pamela. So you're probably already getting a feel for Pamela here, and she comes from a far eastern background. There's a bit of New Zealand in there. There's a bit of Hong Kong, a bit of Malaysia, a bit of Singapore, a bit of this Chinese heritage, and she's actually Hong Kong Chinese and Swiss. So I look at it as far eastern wisdom and beauty wrapped up into a nice Swiss package.
Oh, you can keep going.
And Pamela's been running her own business for 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's longer than you ever worked for anybody else. So that's pretty darn cool, I think. And Pamela works with executives and leaders of all different sorts, one-on-ones with teams, in NGO, ONGs, I don't know what you call them anymore, whatever, non-profit organizations, profit organizations, whatever. And but what Pamela is passionate about, and what she brings out, is she loves these juicy conversations. She loves those things that people don't talk about, the elephant in the room, and she helps those elephants become visible, and it becomes safe to talk about them. So she goes in with no fear, and creates this safe place where people can start to talk about these things. And Pamela and I will talk about more about this later, but we're completely different. And what's fantastic about Pamela is that she pushes the boundaries of what I think is possible. And I tend to be kind of practical, on the ground feet. And
Guess where I am.
but the good part of it, what you do there is that you push and push the boundaries, and that makes our work it makes your work get better, but it makes our work get better and better and better and better. And I wouldn't be where I am today without that, as much as it scares the heck out of me very often. But so I could go on again.
Well, and I think that's the thing. We scare the heck out of each other, because you push me too by staying where you're staying on the ground, which is fantastic, because otherwise I would be, I don't know where, and my 100,000 ideas would just be nowhere.
So it's kind of like we have this kind of like a bungee cord between the two of us. So sometimes Pamela is pulling me up into the air and taking me with her, and sometimes I'm pulling her back down to the ground and holding her down here. So
yeah. Well, and just imagine what we do with our participants.
Yes. Yeah.
So do you think maybe that's a good note to stop on for now? Because
Yes.
we might be otherwise a little bit too scary. All right. Well, perfect. What we've done, by the way, is we've created a series of videos so that you can check it out in terms of why we do what we do, and what else are we planning to do. Answer questions that people typically ask, and maybe some others will kind of develop along the way. Okay, bye for now.
Ciao.
Where the heck is this? I don't know. Where is it?
I'm looking for my little red button.